Arsenal is interested in Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez, who are both up for sale in this summer. Welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast, people. My name is Cossy, back again with another video. Please do make sure you hit the like button if you love the content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're old and you've not subscribed to the channel yet, there is nothing I can tell you. Get involved in the comments and tell me, what do you think about Arsenal and Mikel Arteta loving to sign Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez? At the moment, they are both available. Let me know in the comments below. The video is brought to you by OneXBet. Obviously, you know what it means. Betting, all your betting things, all your match day odds, everything, bonuses, casinos, it's on their website. Just do one thing. Click on the link in the description. You'll be able to go onto their website. Use promo code Cossy Media, and you'll be able to win prizes, lots of prizes there, from smart TVs to smartphones. You could also redeem up to $130 in just bonuses on your first deposit. So that is how easy and how interesting it is. But let us get into the transfer news today, with Mikel Arteta reportedly wanting to sign duo from Manchester City. He wants to get them because he has worked with them before. Honestly, it's quite understandable. Managers do it. Raheem Sterling is on Manchester City's sell list in order to refine their squad. Mikel Arteta is interested in signing the 26-year-old. Well, I didn't know he's 26 years of age. It says Mikel Arteta worked with Raheem Sterling during his spell at Manchester City under Pep Guardiola. And of course, still looking at some of the reports claim that Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez are on Manchester City's sell list this summer, with Premier League champions planning to refine their squad, with Arsenal interested in signing both wingers. Still moving on, Arsenal understood to have interest in Sterling and Riyad Mahrez. Mikel Arteta worked with both of them during his spell at City under Pep Guardiola, but there must be no doubt over Arsenal's ability to land either player, given their financial demands and lack of Champions League football. Honestly, if you go ahead, it is more of the same thing. Mikel Arteta worked with both of them during his spell under Pep Guardiola, but there must be no doubt of Arsenal's ability given their lack of financial demands and European football. So honestly, people, it's a very good story. It's a very interesting one. Sorry for fumbling up in the last one. I thought it was more of a regurgitation. Arsenal are interested in Raheem Sterling, and we are also interested in Riyad Mahrez. What is your reaction to that? Mikel Arteta wants the players. I honestly do understand, because he has worked with both of them, and we have been linked with both of them. We've been linked with Raheem Sterling. I think it was this season when we were linked with Raheem Sterling, and with Riyad Mahrez a couple of years ago when he was the star, when he was shining at Leicester City. We were interested in signing him at Arsenal. And my big question, people, is: would you take Raheem Sterling? Would you take Riyad Mahrez? Because we have already said an upgrade in terms of an upgrade. Are they an upgrade? Is Riyad Mahrez an upgrade to the Arsenal squad quality? Is Raheem Sterling an upgrade, in your case, to the Arsenal squad quality? And my case, of course, I think they are. I think Raheem Sterling is an upgrade. If you look at Saka, it would be very unfair if you dropped Saka from the starting lineup and brought in a new player like Raheem Sterling, who is always going to overshadow him, because Sterling is miles and miles ahead of Saka. I think Saka reminds me of Sterling and Liverpool. That winger that is so good carrying the ball forward, but very, very, very awful at scoring goals. His end product was very poor, and I think that's one of the things that we've seen Pep Guardiola do in his career. He's transformed John Stones and Raheem Sterling, but for me, he's transformed Raheem Sterling from a player who couldn't score goals to a player who can score almost 15-20 goals from the wings. That is remarkable from Pep Guardiola, and I think also the player has taken in a lot of effort. He's put in a lot of effort, so he deserves something. But do I want to take Raheem Sterling? Yes, I would want to take Raheem Sterling. He's just 26 years of age. And I don't think it's finished yet. I don't think it's finished. It's just that City want to do an upgrade. They want to refine their squad. They want to bring in players like Jadon Sancho. They want to bring in players like Jack Grealish. That's the only reason as to why they're trashing Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling. And this only shows you the level at which City want to be. They want to be this team that is always at the top. They want to replace Riyad Mahrez before he goes down. They want to replace Raheem Sterling before he goes down. Honestly, both players start at Arsenal very, very well. And I think the reason that's why Mikel wants them is they give him that quality he wants to play in a 4-3-3 or in a 3-4-3. Because if you look at Riyad Mahrez, much of his time this season is played as a false 10, and that is what Mikel wants. That's what Mikel wants to do. If he doesn't have a striker, if he doesn't want to play a striker, he wants to play a false 9. Now you can't use Partey as a false 9. You can't use Emile Smith-Rowe as a false 9. You can't use Odegaard as a false 9. You can't use the likes of Guendouzi as a false 9. You need a player like Riyad Mahrez. You need a player like Raheem Sterling. Players that are capable of scoring goals are players that you can use as false 9. So probably Mikel is interested in these signings, but it is very hard. Like we've seen from the earlier sources and quotes, it's very, very hard for us to get these two signings. And it is pretty easy to understand. You don't have Champions League football, and these are going to be very expensive signings. Leave alone the expensive signing, because probably if City are willing to sell, you could settle for 40 or 50 million pounds in one deal. But the truth is, without Champions League, without Europa League football, I don't see Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez coming, to accept to settle for Arsenal, because I don't think any of them is an Arsenal fan. Maybe the other thing we could think about is the competition. I think with Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling being out for sale, the likes of PSG, the likes of I expect them to do big money moves. Juventus, PSG, Real Madrid. I think those are the clubs that are going to be interested in signing the players. I mean, it's too bad, Mikel. He wants the players. He wants both of them because he's worked with them before, and they would add something. They would add, for me, if you get Raheem Sterling in and Riyad Mahrez, that is an absolute upgrade, instant upgrade. It's like coming from a $10 package to a $50 package. That is it. Because Saka for Sterling, I think I would go with Sterling at the moment. But don't get me wrong, Saka is still my best player of the season on Arsenal. But still, I think Raheem Sterling has things he can offer more than Bukayo Saka, especially in terms of scoring goals and creating chances. Pepe and Riyad Mahrez, this is crazy, but I'll go for Riyad Mahrez. I think he has more to offer still as a player in terms of scoring goals, in terms of creating chances, in terms of that flair and beauty, and in terms of experience in the Premier League. I would go for Riyad Mahrez. So I would take both players at Arsenal, honestly. It would cost us around, I think, 100 million to sign both of them. What I think is, if Mikel wants to get one of them, it could be possible. Probably Riyad Mahrez. If we are to get just one of them, I would take Riyad Mahrez. I wouldn't take Raheem Sterling, because bringing in Sterling is going to overshadow Bukayo Saka. So I would bring in Riyad Mahrez at the moment, and try to maybe fit him as a false 9, or fit him in as a squad player, or fit him in as a left winger, because he's a little bit more versatile than Raheem Sterling. So I'll bring in Riyad Mahrez. He's the player I would go for if I had to choose. But anyway, people, let me know in the comment section, which player would you go for if we had to sign just one of them? Is it Riyad Mahrez? Is it Raheem Sterling? Mikel Arteta is interested in signing both of them. Both of them are up for grabs. They're up for sale. City want to refine and upgrade their squad. Where do we go from there? I mean, it's interesting, people. It's really, really interesting. I would love to see Arsenal have such quality. And don't get me wrong, I think we have had such quality before. The likes of Alexis Sanchez on one wing, Mesut Ozil down through the middle. We've had such a lineup. Now it is long gone. It is the Arsenal we dream of that we cannot actually touch or experience anymore. So people, in the comment section, I need you people tell me which player do you go for? And of course, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. OneXBet have brought you this video, so make sure you check out their website. Link is in the description. Use promo code Cossy Media for all your bonuses and prizes. Lots and lots of prizes to win. If you want online casino, they also have it. So why not? I'll speak to you in the next one.